podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
My name is Floyd. My name is Floyd. My name is Money Mayweather.
BoxingVoice.com.
All the guys want. I want what Mayweather got. I want what Mayweather got. You done bust your ass like Mayweather. I was trying to fight every fighter. I sacrificed a lot
Dollar DiBiase Productions
to get to where I got to.
What do you bring to the table?
Let's get this on. Let's do it. Well, it's like this. Wait.
All right, that's it. Hold on. Bernard, everybody calm down.
Man, you know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I sacrificed a lot.
BoxingVoice.com.
To get to where I got to.
BoxingVoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another spontaneous edition. It is Monday, and we are going extra hard on boxing. Today, we got some breaking news. I won't say it's a rumor, as this has been officially tweeted from MTK Global's verified Twitter that Conor McGregor has accepted verbally a fight with a MTK Global fighter by the name of Luke Keeler.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Exactly. But he is the guy that just beat, Aries, right? Luis Aries just lost to him, and we thought he was actually going to lose to Luis Aries. But we'll give you the details, because the way they came to this agreement is a bit strange. So we'll give you all those details in just a bit. Let me head on out to my co-host, good friend Michael Gross in Indiana. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time if you want to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. This is the place to call if you want to get it off your chest. Don't forget, you can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to call in from anywhere in the world. Download that app in your app market. Absolutely free while you're there. Download the Patreon app, also absolutely free, and join us on patreon.com/The Boxing Voice for an episode of Untitled. Let me get out to Mr. Gross. What it do?
Dollar DiBiase Productions.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
BoxingVoice.com.
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. He stayed out before he said it. A man stand up for what he believe in, and when you stand up for what you believe in, you accept whatever consequences come behind it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yo, what up to everybody out there in the TBV universe?
Money team. Money team.
Last time we seen Conor McGregor in the ring, he was getting his ass whooped by the founder, the CEO, the president, the man of the money team, Floyd Money Mayweather. But I have to say, Luke Keeler, he's no Floyd Mayweather. He's no Floyd Mayweather. So this could be a possible fight that Conor could win. You already been in the ring with the best, one of the best ever to do it. So I'm pretty sure you picked up some things. And Luke Keeler, I like him. I like the way he came out and called this guy out after he had a big win. He really went to social media, made a statement about Conor, and Conor called him up like, hey, don't be talking that shit online. I'll come see you. And this is how we got here. MTK Global tweeted it out about maybe a couple hours ago, and they said that this fight maybe possibly has some legs. So we'll talk about it. We'll break it down. And what's going on, this?
So, Mike, from what I was reading, this all started over the old man that Conor McGregor punched in the face at a bar after the old man told Conor to his face that his Proper 12 whiskey was proper garbage.
Did he say that, or did he say, I don't want none?
I don't know. I mean, I heard he didn't like it. What did you hear?
Yeah, he caught Conor proceeded to throw his strong arm, his strong hand. He's left-handed. He threw the left hand straight at his ass, or straight left at his ass. Caught the old man on the chin. credit to the old man for not fucking budging out his seat. I don't know what kind of whiskey they got over there in Ireland, but nigga, if you get hit like that after being in the post and not flinch.
I don't know. The video didn't really, like, I couldn't see, man. Maybe you got a better copy than I did, but I really couldn't see if the punch was hard. Like, it just seems like he puts his hand, you know, like he just puts his arm there. Like,
huh? The guy was about 8 years old.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, it just looks like he puts his hand on his cheek. It don't really look like he's, you know what I mean? Like
no respect to old people out there. I've seen old people fall from less. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I've seen him slip up. Huh?
I said for sure. That's why I'm like, was that even real?
Oh, so you think it was a publicity stunt?
I mean, I know everybody thinks he punched somebody all over his whiskey, right? So his whiskey definitely getting some legs. But if you look at the footage, it don't even look like the dude moved. They don't look like the punch had any force. But Conor McGregor has reportedly agreed to take on Irish rival Luke Keeler in a boxing match after a furious row over his alleged assault on an elderly man in a Dublin pub. Footage emerged last week from an incident in April which appeared to show McGregor strike a man in a row over, whatever that means. I guess that's some Irish stuff. In a row over him rejecting a drink of his whiskey. WBO European middleweight champion Keeler slammed the UFC star on Twitter and declared, "I'd be happy to put him in his place if he had the balls to step in the ring again." He now has revealed he received an angry phone call from McGregor, leading to him verbally agreeing to accept his offer of a fight. Now, Keeler told the IrishBoxing.com, "I don't want to get into too much, but I know he wasn't happy about the call out. He's not happy. The fight community in Ireland is small enough and Crumlin isn't too far from Ballyfermot, and I heard he wasn't happy with the timing of it. He rang me and we had a few words. I told him the fight was there to be made, and he was all for it. He agreed to the fight over the phone." Now, obviously, we know McGregor only been in the ring one time, and that was with Floyd. But Keeler claims that his management company, MTK Global, are in discussions over making the all-Irish grudge match between the two. So,
I want to take a quick second real quick. If we have seen anything from MTK Global,
I was gonna go that way too, brother.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Then.
No, go. You go. I told her, but I just
have seen anything from those guys. Those
I feel
guys
exactly what you're saying, though.
Know how to do business. Fury getting paid. Billy Joe Saunders
big
got
business too.
Who?
I said big business too. We're talking,
yes.
Fury's deal is big. Billy Joe obviously is big.
It's a host of other people on MTK Global.
I mean, everybody, they're getting everybody TV time. Jonah Carl's MTK Global, Warrington's MTK Global. Frampton. I don't think Warrington, but Frampton, yes.
So if they have shown you guys anything, that those guys can do good business, and if there's one thing Dana White likes, it's good business. So it could be a possible stadium fight down in Ireland if they have stadiums. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just not from there, so I wouldn't know.
So he goes on to say that he got MTK discussing over whether or not the match could be made and to figure out whether McGregor is, and I quote, "just all talk." He said, "I agree it could be just all talk. Whether he has the balls or not to get in the ring again, never mind with me. We will have to see. We could have been just trying to front up or speaking in anger, but it got to the stage where I felt comfortable enough passing it on to my management team. Like I said, I don't want to get into that much yet, but I have handed it over to MTK, and they're talking to Conor." So that's pretty interesting.
SSB28, bro. Thank you for bringing that up. We all know that Dana White wants to break into the boxing. You know what I'm saying? He say it's maybe October, November when he want to host his first event. So Zuffa Boxing could be a player in this too. You know what I'm saying? MTK Coble could do something with Zuffa because we know I don't think Keeler has a promoter. If he does, I don't think that he's like a big time promoter, so we can just pay him off a little bit of money and he'll be straight. But Zuffa Boxing, which is ran by Dana White and his management team, and Conor McGregor, who has a contract with Dana White, what other better event to launch Zuffa Boxing than a boxing match with Conor McGregor versus Luke Keeler?
Listen, man, final quote. He has agreed to the fight after a shouting match on the phone, but I'm doubtful he will. It would be the quickest way for him to get the Irish people to for him to get the Irish people's respect back. But respect in class is something he has none of and something money can't buy. So what I'll say is this. Shout out to Keeler. He got his handlers dealing with it and trying to make it come true. I like Mike's angle about Zuffa Boxing and Dana White and UFC already wanting to be in this position. So this is basically a lobby. It's been put in their lap right here, you know. A guy Conor can beat, all Irish affair. Do it in Ireland, do it in Dublin, you know. Stream it over here. But I say if you're gonna come back, Keeler, I don't know. I think Mayweather's gonna frown. He's gonna talk shit, and ultimately you want to get back to those heights. If Mayweather's gone for real, well then fight Conor. I mean, Conor can fight Pacquiao or Earl or someone with a big enough name, right? I think that Keeler doesn't do anything for him. I mean, I just want to play the soundbite over and over of his own voice, you know, asking us that question whenever I can find it.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Exactly. I think that he's got a better opportunity, more commercial appeal, getting Paulie to unretire and come back. And you know, if he can beat Paulie, if that's considered an easy win, no easier than Luke Keeler, right? So, like, I don't know. I think this guy does nothing for him unless you are trying to do some all-out Irish affair, which, again, does nothing for boxing, really. Could they somehow turn this into a global event with a name like Keeler?
I don't know about a global event, but if Conor McGregor is going to fight, people will be tuned in. People will watch. People will see if he can get this guy out of there with a possible knockout, and that may create more buzz for the possible fight with Mayweather. Who knows? Conor McGregor could say, "Fuck Mayweather, go fight Manny Pacquiao." You don't think Manny Pacquiao want that money? Come on, man. We've seen it before. Pacquiao will go and fight Floyd's opponents after Floyd fights him, and we heard from Oscar De La Hoya. He said he wanted to fight Conor. Say he wanted Canelo to fight Conor. So I'm not saying Conor go down that route, but if you can get a win over Luke Keeler, a possible Manny Pacquiao fight, it could be right there at your doorsteps.
I don't know, man. I don't think that Luke Keeler does it. I mean, I guess the bigger names.
It's not about Luke Keeler, though. Like, fuck, it's not about him. It's about Conor McGregor. People want to see.
I know, but it's still a tune-up. It's still a tune-up that's going to be televised. You're going to let the world know you're boxing again, and then they're going to be like, wait, you fought Mayweather and now you're fighting this guy?
Yeah, I'm fighting him, man. I learned my mistake. I needed a tune-up before I get in there with a world champion like such as Floyd Mayweather. So, well, I do want the Floyd Mayweather rematch, but if I can't get him after I beat Killer, I would like to fight Manny Pacquiao. You don't think Manny Pacquiao team will jump on that? Come on, man. It's money to be made.
I mean, possibly, but that's what I'm saying. I think a Luke Keeler comeback ruins that. Like, not even Pacquiao came back versus Luke Keeler, right? And that's all I'm saying.
Not Pacquiao. Conor's not Pacquiao. Floyd, he can't come back against top quality guys.
He's not Pacquiao, but he's of that level in terms of athlete stardom. Like you and I just talked about it. Dude got 35 million fucking IG followers. That's a lot. That's almost 10 million more than freaking Mayweather.
But you talking about a guy getting in there with high level boxers who've been doing it for their whole life. It's the reason he don't want to fight Paulie Malignaggi. We don't know what happened in the sparring
Bro,
footage.
Paulie is right for the
leaked out yet.
taking. Paulie's right for the taking right now. Paulie's older, retired off and on. Just had a bare knuckle fight. He's shorter. Connor's taller, longer. I mean, and Paulie's a bigger name. Showtime could somehow get involved, and if not, they'll at least talk about it because Paulie's a colleague. But I hear you, man. Listen, McGregor, I don't care. I think McGregor is big enough. His IG followers are there. His numbers with Floyd are there. So if he wants in, I've said it before, I'll say it again, bring him on. Why? Because it just gets more attention on the sport. I only want what's better for the sport. If he can help grow it, if he can add eyeballs, even if for one day, I am with it. It's not going to hurt anyone unless it's a pay-per-view, and then it's up to you. It's your prerogative, your decision, whether or not you want to spend money on the pay-per-view. But again, Mike threw out the zoo for boxing. What if DAZN picked it up? What if DAZN bought it? What if ESPN bought it? We don't know. We don't know where this can go, but it is an MTK Global fighter, and MTK Global doing some negotiations. They have the connection with ESPN. They could put it on that platform. For Conor, it could be something that really puts some light on him, gets him the win that he needs, like you said, for those bigger fights. My thing, if not Floyd, if not Pacquiao, who for Conor?
If not Floyd, if not Pacquiao, I mean, everybody else is just too damn dangerous.
Oh, really? So there's no other, there's no secondary, no third super fight for him.
You want a good press conference? I know people gonna laugh at me. You want a good press conference?
Sure, let's hear it.
It's a guy that came out on his IG, said he want to fight Golovkin and Canelo. Throw him in the ring with motherfucking with Conor.
Who's that?
Man, shut that soft ass shit up, man.
Yo, boy.
No, he's too small. Ain't he too small?
AB.
How much did Conor weigh for the Floyd fight? 154?
155.
Yeah, but he sucked down.
Wait.
Yeah, but remember, he sucked down for that. I don't think Conor could do 655 again. Did he? What's the last time did he fight in a UFC after that?
He fought Khabib at 55.
Okay. Well, there you go, Ness. You don't know shit about MMA.
Now, if you want your boy to have some pub about him against a guy who don't throw their hands a lot, who's kind of cautious when they feel the power, and who shells up so he'll be right in front of Conor's face, that might be a fight that motherfucker needs to explore. Be a big payday for AAB and Conor McGregor. And we all know one thing. About AB. If he don't throw them hands in the ring, he'll throw them goddamn hands, verbal hands, outside of the ring.
That is true. That's a big fight. That's a big fight for Broner. But, I mean, if you're going to get, Mayweather victims, I would rather do Maidana. Offer Maidana some upfront training money. Be like, hey, we're going to do 30-day weight checks. If you meet our 30-day weight checks, we release more money, escrow the money, get him back in that gym, and build to the fight. Get the Keeler fight, then go Maidana.
The only way I'll do Maidana if I was Conor, if Maidana does not get a tune-up.
You don't even got to let Maidana get low. You tell him, come on, champ, let's do it at 60.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't get no tune-up, but we'll fight at 160 though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to let Maidana get the ring rust off. You know what I'm saying? He might knock your ass out.
That's a good one, Jemmy. Nate Diaz was talking that boxing shit. He got the win. Nate Diaz versus Conor. Instead of the third fight, the first fight in boxing.
That'll be a Zuffa boxing event too. One thing that I do wonder, I know Zuffa is under Dana, but does the ESPN deal include Zuffa boxing under that umbrella? That'll be very intriguing to see when it happens.
Yeah.
Or is that just Fight Pass only?
Now, I wonder if Conor feels like, if I fight a UFC dude, turn boxer is not the same splash as fighting a boxer. And that's what I mean about the Keeler. Like, is it the same splash fighting Floyd and then fighting Luke Keeler? Are people just going to say what Conor says? You know what I mean?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Or are they going to get behind him? I don't know, but those are my final thoughts. Put yours in the comment section. This was just a quick one. Make sure you join us on patreon.com/The Boxing Voice for an episode of Untitled. And that's GTO, Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, I do like the Killer fight. I know Killer called him out, questioning his manhood if he had the balls. You know what I'm saying? Questioning his respect for the Irish people. So I think it's a fight that if you're Conor that you might have to take, especially if the reports are true and you accepted the fight over the phone. Now I don't know what time it was. I don't know how many hours, 12 you had. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you were just talking out your ass, but. Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. And like Ness said, man, if McGregor is back in boxing, it just make our sport that much bigger and more eyes on it. Peace out.
Peace.